Hey there everyone, PhilChill here and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I wanted to talk about some of the things that many players do wrong in their first playthroughs in order to help them out so they enjoy the game more. Before we begin though, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and feel free to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any future videos. Let's see if we can get at least 100 likes on the video, which in turn will make my dog Bruno really happy. So without any further ado, let's begin. The first thing that I wanted to mention to everyone is that the villagers are your friends. You should always make sure you interact with them, give them items in order for your relationship with them to grow. As your heart with the villagers rise, you will unlock cutscenes and you will get sent items in your mail which will be beneficial to you. Giving a gift on someone's birthday is also important, since you will get extra relationship points which will make it easier to raise the hearts with the villagers and unlock certain content. So don't forget to interact with villagers in the game so you don't miss out anything. Another really important thing to remember is that the game is here for us to enjoy and explore. You don't have to rush through the game to reach the end faster. You will just get tired of it faster since there are a lot of things in the game which are luck based and you can't rush those. Take your time with the game, slowly, and enjoy it. Decorate your farm and spend more time on things you find fun so you don't get sick of doing the same old tasks every day in the game. Leading us on to the next one, which is you don't need to focus on overly optimizing your farm. You should play the game slowly while building the farm you would like to have. I always try to place my buildings and equipment in a way where I get the most out of it with optimization and looks on the farm. You can make an amazing looking farm by just using all of the tools and decorations that are available to us, and if you don't want to lose on time during the busy seasons, you can always try to decorate your farm during the winter, where you have a bit of freedom with time because there won't be any crops to tend to on the farm. Another one on our list is that you should always keep track on which days you upgrade your tools. When you give your tools to Clint, he gets to keep them for 2 whole days before giving them back upgraded. For most tools, it's not an issue, but for the watering can, it can be quite a problem if you do it in mid-planting season where you need to take care of the plants. And you won't be able to because Clint has your watering can, which in turn will make you lose a few days for your crops. Make sure to check on the TV daily for when it will rain so you know when to give the tools to Clint for an upgrade, and you won't lose any days with the crops. Another one really important thing that you should always take care of is the silo. As a new player in the beginning of the game, you will get a request from Robin to build a coop, but before you build a coop, it's important to have a silo first. Sadly, we don't get any requests to build a silo before the coop, so many new players go straight for the coop and build it, when in turn this is an issue. If you build a coop before the silo, you'll have to buy food for the animals from Marnie's place in order to feed them. But by building a silo first before the coop, any grass you cut on the farm with a scythe automatically turns into hay for the animals, which makes the silo really important for beginner farms, so you don't have to use huge amounts of gold to buy food for the animal. The silo is pretty affordable, which at the beginning you should already have. When you upgrade your house and unlock the kitchen, you will get a single refrigerator where you can store materials for cooking and instantly use them to cook the required dish. But be careful with one thing, and that is don't put any important ingredients inside the refrigerator, because it automatically uses those ingredients for certain dishes. This warning is most specifically for fish, because fish dishes come in 2 types. One type is where you have the fish name that you require for the dish, while the other is used by any fish, for example the mackerel or the sashimi. And if you have a legendary fish, for example, stored in the fridge, be prepared to eat that sashimi with tears, knowing it was made from the legendary fish. So try to have more common fish in the fridge for recipes that require any fish, so you can keep the more valuable ones for other uses. My suggestion is to have a chest for all of the fish and put only the common ones in the fridge. While we are talking about fish, I must mention that fishing is your friend. At the start, fishing can be quite problematic and hard, but after playing for a while, you will notice that it can be quite rewarding as well. The first few levels of fishing will be hard to grind, but getting the training rod from Willis can make a huge difference which you can use until you can get level 5 fishing. After that, you will be able to catch any other more valuable fish and raise the level by just playing. And who knows, you may get some surprise treasure chests along the way. Also, if you're ever bored from the day-to-day grind on your farm, you can just visit the saloon for a change in pace. There are 2 arcade games located in the saloon which are quite hard but rewarding as well. You have the Journey of the Prairie King, where you battle wave upon wave of enemies to reach the last boss and reunite with your love. The game can be quite difficult, but it's a really fun challenge. The other one is the Junimo card, which in itself is quite hard to do, and it's way more challenging compared to the previous one. Both games can be fun, and it will change your day-to-day pace by playing them. But just keep in mind, it's just a game. Junimo card can really play with your nerves sometimes. Speaking of the winter season, a lot of players will try to bypass the whole season of winter, just because you can't do a lot of things in that season. But winter can be quite useful. In the winter, you don't have to plant and water crops, so you can focus on upgrading your watering can and other tools as well. You can also focus on mining during this season, since a lot of the time that you kept losing on taking care of the farm can now be used to reach further down in the mines or skull caverns. And also you'll get pretty nice winter exclusive fish. So don't bypass the season thinking you won't have anything to do, because there's always something else you can find in the game. Another really important thing is that in Stardew Valley your character moves with quite a slow pace, but after playing for a while you get used to it. Well, that's until you discover the power of coffee, that is. With coffee you can increase your character's movement speed, which is a real game changer if you ask me. You can craft coffee with coffee beans by brewing them into a keg or just buying it from the saloon, but the second option is quite expensive. Another neat trick for more movement speed is just buying a horse. The horse stable is quite expensive, costing 10,000 gold, 100 hardwood and 5 iron bars. But by using the horse you can get a bigger movement speed to go around the map, but an important thing to note is that the coffee buff stacks with the horse, making you move even faster around the world. With this you'll never be late to the parties again. But even with this list, the most important thing in Stardew Valley is to play the game in the way you would like to play and enjoy it to the fullest. Make wonderful memories and just have fun in the process. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you think I missed some other important things new players should be careful with, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. That's it from me. I hope you have a great day and I will see you in the next one. But till then, stay safe.